Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Here is the Gloom expansion, Unquiet Dead. It's a little small box of cards that you will get inside. And it's going to have those translucent cards as you're used to. And the first two that you're going to see are going to be the rules for the undead, what you're going to see here, and then the little icons on the back. And this one will be for the stories that will be available. So be in the rulebook, those are the rules. These are the cards. These are story cards that will be set out. Then you're going to have these undead cards and some additional cards that can be utilized with this set. And they're always the translucent ones that go on top. Very nice. So what you're going to get here is the story cards. These will be placed out, and they're achievements or events that you can occur at some time. And that's how those are going to be utilized. So if you look here, it says family must have 2 bats. And if you do that, you get worth -10 for each of your characters, living or dead, with bats or that icon at the end of the game. So if you accomplish that, then you can just take it to your side. Here's one that says families must have 2 skulls. No other player can use events during your turn. And it's worth -20 at the end of the game. So you're going to have a few of those that you can utilize in the set, and you can put one out for each game or however many you want. These are going to be the undead. Now, the undead's going to work a little bit differently. An undead character will be considered dead for game-ending purposes, but you can also add cards to them. Exchange one of your living characters for a living card. Choose an event or undead modifier from the discard pile and use it as a free play. And just little icons that you can have there. So, when you have these undead, they're considered dead for end-of-game purposes, but you can still add cards to them. Flip the character beneath this card to its deceased side. This character has the icon, draw 1 card. And you can see the minuses and pluses on it. Your draw limit is increased by 1 card. And then here you have the actual undead cards that will go on top. Whenever you draw a card from the draw pile, randomly take 1. And you can utilize those. So these are things you can pop in right away. They're not complicated whatsoever. They can be added to the set very easily. I do like the undead quite a bit. I like that they're kind of this quasi thing that you have. I think it adds a really interesting wrinkle to it. And I think that they're very easy for people to understand and add to this game. The game itself, the base game, isn't very complicated. Now, for the stories, I think those events are neat. They can be a little lopsided if somebody goes for it a little bit early. You can get that bonus. But they're added to the game, and anybody can obtain those, and it's very easy to add those in and understand. Overall, I find this to be a very good set. The Undead's probably my favorite part of it. I like adding that in. I think people really kind of get that zombie effect on it. I think it's really neat. And one I would just say from the beginning, add that in. And you can put as much or as little as this that you went in. The cards are pretty neat how they look over. I really like the look of these cards, how they go on top of each other and they can cover up the icons and stuff. Really cool a game as Gloom. Now, the events cards, take or leave, but the Undead, I think, is where this expansion is really going to sell. 2 thumbs up for me, and I would immediately say, hey, add this in right away and get this little box small expansion. It's not very expensive at all. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.